What is going on, SLAYBAES? It's Ashley and welcome back. You guys already know what time it is. I have my cup of coffee and we're playing with makeup. We're playing with affordable makeup. I've been really itching to play with like mint greens or even like lilac purples because it's spring, and while I know it doesn't technically feel like spring, it's here. Let's play with color. Let's dabble into it. I know a lot of us are quarantined and a lot of people really aren't comfortable with color, but for me personally, I feel like this is the perfect time to play around with color, play around with makeup, because at the end of the day, it washes off and you're staying home anyways. You know? You get me? You see what I did there? Anyways, let's hop into it. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you do that. It would mean a lot to me. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, click that bell so that way YouTube will notify you whenever I upload. With that, let's take another sip of coffee and jump right into the makeup look. So the only thing I have done are my eyebrows. I have nothing on my face. I don't even have sunscreen on, which is a really, really big thing. You guys know I'm very pro sunscreen. UVA, UVB, definitely protect your skin from all of the harmful light and rays, but I'm just a little bit too lazy to get up and do it. But if you're leaving your house or even if you're gonna be sitting in front of a computer all day, use sunscreen. Besides that, let's go jump right into primer. I'm using this eyeshadow primer by MAC. This is in the shade Soft Ochre. You can also use the one from Revolution Pro that I always rave about. And I asked Pabito to take this off of my mirror and I'm trying to use it now and I noticed that he didn't. So let's actually get this off with a tweezer. Shout out to you, bae. Ha! Okay, got it off. Again, I'm gonna use this to prime my eyelids. How are you guys doing? What has been up? I actually haven't done my makeup in a few days. Like, actually sat down and filmed a makeup tutorial because if you can't tell, my skin has been going through some things. It's been breaking out. It's just been a really, really bad situation. So I've been trying to chill out and not put makeup on my face. It's really crazy because I'm not even sure what it was. I started to get small bumps all up here, even on my eyelid, even like all alongside here. I still have like some of them you can see like here. I must have got allergic reaction to something. I must have had an allergic reaction to something, but I have no idea what. Lids are nice and primed. I definitely want to use the Mint to Be palette by ColourPop. So cute, right? This has been what? I cannot speak today. This has been in my collection for a hot minute now. I really just didn't know what to do, if I'm being completely honest. I know I want to go in with this shade first. It's called Get Fresh, and this is going to be like my base transitional shade. It's super light, so it's going to be really, really pretty as a transitional shade. As I was saying in the very beginning of the video, we actually just got issued a stay-at-home order for 30 days for the entire state of Florida. I'm really, really happy about that, you guys. Like, I feel like the more people we can get to stay inside their house and not leave for unnecessary reasons, the faster this will all go away. And I know it's really, really hard. I know a lot of us are just like, wow, I'm really bored in my home. I feel that. I work from home and I could definitely say I'm a little bored. Like, I miss doing my day-to-day activities. I miss going to the mall. I miss just being able to go out just to go out, but that's just not something that's possible. I also want to say, like, it's super hard, especially because a lot of the things that I do involve like going out and taking pictures. And we tried to do that the other day and we actually got stopped by a security guard at the mall and he's like, "You're trespassing." Well, he didn't say we're trespassing. He said that we were on private property and we couldn't technically be there. So I'm still trying to get like work done while still social distancing, while not coming into contact with anyone, but it's just really, really hard. So I guess what I'm really gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of duke it out and take pictures in my room. Why not? Fashion post in your room, get creative. Hi. Do you guys see my eyes right now? I haven't done a mint green eyeshadow look like this since when I first started out on YouTube. We're not gonna go there. It was a really long time ago. I was trying to recreate Nicki Minaj's VMA's makeup look, and just looking at it now, I needed some work, but this is gonna be like an elevated version of that look. Okay? All right. Trust and believe. All right, now that I have that shade called Get Fresh built up in my crease, I want to add some definition to this look. So I'm going to take this right here. It is just slightly deeper than Get Fresh. It's kind of like a different undertone. And I'm going to start feathering it right here in the outer V. And what I'm going to do with this mint green is I'm going to take it all over the eyelid. At first, I was just going to concentrate this in the outer V, but I feel like even so, it's still just like a little bit too light. So we're going to put this all over the lid from inner to outer corner. And I'm still using that M441 brush to do this because I really want this color to be soft and diffuse, and I really want it to blend into that mint blue. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of the shade called Go Fresh, and I'm just gonna continue buffing it in my crease just to kind of blend the mint blue and the mint green together. So with an M514, I'm gonna pick up the shade right here called Ice Cold, and I'm gonna focus this right here in my outer V just to kind of give that crease some dimension. Okay, so now that I have this shade called Ice Cold right here in the outer V, I feel like we're in a really, really good place. It's definitely possible to layer similar shades together and still have dimension to your look. You can even take a little bit of Chill Factor, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna layer just a little bit more of this because I do want dimension to this look. I really don't want it to be very, very flat. So I'm just gonna take just a little bit out here in the outer V and just lightly smoke it into the look. I feel like that was something that I did when I first started. Like, I thought I just had to take one color all over the lid and then I was done. But when you add and layer shadows like this, it just creates more of like a really pretty and seamless look. Like everything gradiates into each other. But besides that, I would love to know what you guys are doing to keep busy. Like, have any of you picked up any new hobbies or anything like that? I was telling Babito that I really wanted to either learn how to do acrylic nails because, honey, look at these. These are kind of like gel press-ons, and then I was gonna put white gel over top of it. But I actually want to learn how to do acrylics, or I want to learn how to sew. I'm not sure which one I want to take on, but I definitely want to do one of the two just to do something different outside of what I already do for work. Because while this is fun and all, like, I don't want to do makeup every single day. So that's kind of what I've been thinking of doing. I also want to start journaling. I bought a journal and I want to start just writing in it, taking time to really just gather my thoughts and put them all in one place. Just because we are going through a lot right now, and I feel like it would be a really, really nice outlet for me. But those are things that have been on my mind. When am I going to find time to do them? I don't know, because I feel like I already don't have enough time to do what I'm currently doing. So far, so good. I definitely want to jump into some shimmers. I feel like it will really elevate this look. I'm looking at this shade right here. It's called Mojito Mommy. It's a really pretty, like, light mint shade. I think it will be really pretty, like, on my lid. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush right here and spray it with a little bit of the LA Girl Primer Spray. You are supposed to use this to prep and hydrate your skin before makeup application, but this has glycerin in it, so I feel like it would be a really, really nice bonding agent for this shimmer. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm actually gonna take my finger because I want to see how it applies with my finger. I really want this to blend very nicely into the other shades. So I don't want to put too much, and I feel like spraying it with Fix Plus, it went on super intense all at once. Not that that's a bad thing, but I just want to go in with a little bit right now. This side has shimmer. I feel like it definitely elevates the look, whereas this side just like a little like, you know? What do you guys think? Do you guys like the side with shimmer, or do you like the all matte side? I'm definitely going to stick with shimmer, so I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm just going to add a little bit of that Mojito Mommy right here onto my lid. And I honestly really like the fact that I didn't cut my crease because it's soft, it's subtle. It's not like wham bam super like precise lines, cut crease, like no, it's none of that. I love it. So let's add some sparkle to this look. I'm going to be taking one of these. These are the glittery, the Glitterly Obsessed Body Glitters by ColourPop. The shade I'm using is Mint Condition. It did come with, or it did come out with the Mint to Be collection. So I'm going to take it on an e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to dab it like right in the center. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of shimmer, glitz and glam. Y'all already know how we get down, and it's just going to be like, ooh. Even that, oh wait, even that's like a little much, no? What do you guys think? I feel like a mermaid.
Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything.
Definitely feel like a mermaid, but we have some shine going on. I really like it. I'm now gonna go in with a little bit of black liquid eyeliner. Now, I don't have any black liquid eyeliners that I personally love from the drugstore in my possession at the moment, and I'm not gonna run to the store to go buy one. Come on, quarantine, stay home.
We are back live in full effect. Quarantine, 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 quarantine.
I'm gonna use this one right here by Stila, but definitely use any affordable liquid eyeliner that you guys have. This is more of a felt tip liner, and I really like it. So I'm gonna create a wing, but I'm gonna try not to create it too intense. And I have to brush my eyelashes down because hashtag lash lift is not the business when you're trying to do winged eyeliner. So a way I've been getting around it is I've been brushing my lashes down and then creating the wing. Same with false lashes, guys. This is a process. So right now, this is as good as my wing liner is gonna get. I'm gonna move on to false lashes. I'm gonna pop these babies on right here by Lily Lashes. These are in the style Doha. These have become my new favorite obsession. I really love how they flare out towards the end. So I'm gonna pop those on really quick, and then we can work on the rest of the face. So BRB. Now that I have lashes on, I'm just going to take a little bit of mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes in with the falsies, because as you can see, I still have a little bit of that green eyeshadow just chilling on my falsies. And I only really like to take mascara at the base of the lash just to blend. I don't like to take this all the way through the false lash because I feel like it really, really ruins them, if I'm being honest. So it's actually getting pretty hot in here, so I had to take my jacket off, but let's move on to the rest of the face. Now, I will just be using this by LA Girl. This is the primer spray. It's gonna prep and hydrate my face for makeup. So, I mean, why not? I'm not really trying to go in with like silicone primer, so this works out. It is a water-based primer spray, so here we are. Nice, primed and ready to go. I'm gonna let that set for a little minute, and then I'm gonna go in with Color Corrector. You guys know how I feel about this one right here by Collab. It's my tried and true. It's what I love to use to actually color correct underneath my eye, and I also like to take a little bit around my mouth and stuff. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. Nothing really new here. And with a damp sponge, I'm just gonna blend it out. This one is by e.l.f. It's one of the new sponges that just came out this year. It is pretty good. Do I love it more than the Total Face sponge? No, I did say that in one of my previous videos because a lot of you were asking. So those are just my thoughts. I can't wait to put foundation on. I feel like my makeup routine really just like takes a turn once we get base done. Because right now, honey, I cannot see the vision. I really can't. Oh my God. Ooh. I'm even gonna go as far as taking a little bit of Dark Peach, which is the No Flaws liquid color corrector. And I'm only gonna take a little bit. A little bit of this stuff goes a very, very long way. And then I'm gonna blend it out again. And I'm really gonna focus the majority of it right here in my inner tear duct. So let's move on to foundation. I do really want to use this foundation right here by CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. And I have two shades here. I have medium and then I also have light medium. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of light medium to start. It does look like it is going to be a pretty good match for me. And I'm just going to use the bottom of that sponge. And I'm just going to press it into my skin. Ooh, okay. Very, very, very sheer. It honestly has very little to no coverage. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. I feel like for this look, we need more coverage. Like, I need all the glam. Literally. I'm gonna take just a little bit more to see if it is buildable, but right now, I would say this is a no-go. So yeah, this probably isn't the best foundation for like a full glam look for spring. So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation by Milani. This one here is in the shade Warm Vanilla. So I'm gonna take a couple pumps on the back of my hand and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go to town and build this up to my desired coverage. If it'll come out. Woo, girl. A million pumps later, literally. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm actually liking the coverage of that a little bit better. But do you see the CoverGirl one right there? It honestly, it looks very, very greasy if I'm being honest. I might need to wipe all of this off my face because this does not look cute. So I do feel like this side is a little bit light, so I'm gonna mix in a little bit more of a deeper shade. Where is my other shade? So I'm using the shade 240. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of 260 Warm Beige to get it going because again, it's looking a little on the light side. So for concealer, I'm gonna use this Age Perfect Radiant Concealer here from L'Oreal. It's a brand new concealer, part of their Age Perfect line, and the shade I'm using is Natural Beige. Ooh, this on, well, it's not too bad. I feel like I could have went a bit lighter, but I do remember picking this up when I was self-tan, so that's probably why. It looks a little similar to my skin tone. Luckily, my foundation is a little bit darker than usual, so I'm not like too concerned. I'm gonna take this brush right here to blend it out. This is a Pro number 56 by Sephora collection. I did hear they revamped their brush collection. They reached out to me and they asked if they could send it over, and I was literally floored because you guys know how much I love Sephora collection brushes in general. So I'm really excited to get that and see what it's all about. Yeah, I could have definitely gone in with a way lighter concealer, which now that I'm sitting here thinking of it, I probably should. Okay, so I decided that instead of using that concealer by L'Oreal, I'm gonna use this one right here by CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Golden Ivory. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I'm actually gonna mix it in with this concealer here. It is going to be a little bit on the light side, but I think it'll all come together in the end. And I'm just going to use the opposite side of my sponge. I actually like the combination of the two, so I'm going to take some down the center of my face. And I'm going to try not to put as much of the lighter concealer, but as you can see, I got a little carried away, just a tad. So question of the day is, what is the first thing that you're going to go do once we're all out of the quarantine? Like, are you gonna get your nails done? Are you gonna get your toes done? Are you gonna go get your hair done? Like, what's one thing you've been itching to do? I feel like for me personally, like my pedicure is not holding up well at all. Like it looks so bad. 2 of my nails have cracked like on one foot. I had to cut my big toenails super short, so now one's long, one's short. It looks ridiculous and I'm just ready. I'm also having a lot of fun. Granted, this is a really shitty situation, but the memes, they keep me in the best mood. They really do. Some of the memes I've seen so far.
You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow? Jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters? You ride to jail. You undercook fish? Believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken? Also jail. Undercook, overcook.
Come on, like, hilarious. All right, so now that I have that done, that covered, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this. This is by LA Girl. This is the Pro Primer HD eyeshadow primer. I actually should have used this before I went in with all of my mint shades because I feel like it would have really made my eyeshadow pop. But I'm gonna take this right here because I do want this area to be super bright. So I'm just gonna prime it with a white and then blend it in. And I'm doing this now because if I go in with my under eye powder, I won't be able to add a cream. It'll just get really weird and like cakey and stuff. So I'm doing it now, and then I'm gonna take this brush and just lightly blend it out. For under eye powder, I'm gonna use this by Make Revolution. This is the peach scented baking powder. I've been itching to play around with this. It doesn't really smell that much like peach, but I'm excited to put it underneath my eyes to see if it sets it in a good way without like creasing. Ooh, okay. I'm also going to take just a little bit more of that and set down that eyeshadow primer there because I really want that area to be nice and bright. Whoa, that is really bright. By the way, sorry if I keep looking off to the side. That's where my monitor is turned today. So that's why I'm like looking this way a lot because I don't have like a big mirror in front of me and I'm kind of using it as a mirror. Okay, so I would definitely say this has brightening properties to it. Like my under eyes look a little on the bright side. So I'll say a little bit of this stuff goes a very long way. I'm just trying to match this side with this side over here. So don't get too heavy-handed with it or don't get too crazy otherwise. Flashback Mary is bound to happen. Hi, sisters! No tea, no shade. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm going back to my old ways. Like, how I used to do my makeup then is nothing like I'm doing it now. Actually, how I did my makeup then is a lot like how I'm doing my makeup now. But this powder makes my face so flawless. It is unreal. Okay, Makeup Revolution. Oh no, this is I Heart Revolution. Okay, so now that that's done, I definitely want to go in with a face powder. I'm going to use this by LA Girl. I used to have this in my collection. No idea what happened to it. I want to say I ran out of it. It broke. One of the above. but just know I'm gonna use this today. I'm actually using a lot of stuff from LA Girl in this video, mainly because they sent me the biggest PR package I have ever seen of so much stuff that I can't wait to use in future videos. I really didn't want to overwhelm you, and I also didn't want to do like a dedicated video because I feel like those never really do the best on my channel. I feel like you guys love a variety of different brands within one video. So if I'm wrong, let me know down below in the comments, but sorry, analytics don't lie. I'm gonna take that powder, tap off, and use this to set the rest of my face down. Oh my god, I miss this powder so much. Literally so much. And I'm also gonna take it over that loose powder just so that way my face isn't like super stark and white, because that's not a cute look on nobody. I'm gonna take a white eyeshadow and I'm gonna use this as my inner corner highlight. I'm really gonna go to town and use this to really just brighten up this area. Now, there's not a white in the Mint to Be palette, so just use whatever white you have in your collection. I'll toss some recommendations from some affordable brands here on the screen. I'm just kind of using the first thing I saw in my collection, and unfortunately it is not affordable. What I'm doing now is I'm just finishing off my lower lash line. I'm taking some of the shade right here on a flat definer brush, and I'm just going to town, smudging it there. I'm really just connecting all the shadow together. I'm also going to make sure I take this like underneath that wing because I made a boo-boo and I didn't leave any room to put shadow underneath. So I'm going to make sure everything looks like it connects, you know? You know what I mean, jelly bean. I'm just taking a M507 and I'm using this to really smoke out the lash line. Just smudge it out. Now, as you can see, I'm taking the shadow like around the wing. I don't know, I just feel like it looks better. Probably looks ridiculous to you guys, but I really love that look. Then with an even smaller flat definer brush, I'm going to take this shade called Chill Factor, and I'm going to use it to really just define out the lower lash line here because it's lacking some definition. Y'all know I'm all about definition, and this is really just going to add something a little extra down here. I'm also a huge fan of putting color in my waterline anytime I'm working with color. So I'm going to take this by ColourPop. This is a cream gel liner in the shade Zulu. Why not, right? Ball out. Also, I know I'm not the only one who's been staring, but can we talk about what's happening with this eye right here? It seems like the ColourPop body glitter is like really doing something weird to this eye. Definitely gonna have to fix it off camera. Maybe I put on just a little bit too much and I needed to go on with a little bit more. But this side's holding up really well, so I'm really confused, but hey, it is what it is. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Collection that they created in collaboration with Whaley. And I'm gonna use the lightest shade to bronze up my skin, just add some color. Like, I wanna look bronzed. It's spring. Let's act like I got more sun than I actually did because I've been home. For blush, I'm gonna use this mauve one right down here, just because I feel like the peach will be a little bit too peachy for this look, so we're gonna keep things a little bit more neutral. And for my lips, I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna use this lip liner right here by NYX. This is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade London. And then I'm just gonna finish things off with the shade called Quickie by ColourPop. So I went ahead and zoomed out. This right here is the final and completed look. I have no idea what the deal is with the body glitters. I know they're body glitters, so technically they're not meant to go on your eyes, but it is kind of breaking up in this area, which is very, very sad because the look is fire. Like, it definitely screams spring. I'm definitely gonna play around with these just a little bit more. I'm thinking it's because I did all matte eyeshadow and then I put shimmer over top and then I put this, but I could be wrong. If you guys have experienced that with this product, let me know down below in the comments. And with that, I don't think I have much else to say except this was really fun, very different than my regular makeup tutorials. If you guys try it at home, make sure you guys tag me over on the gram at Makeup by A. Marie. Shameless plug, I know. Just follow me over on the gram while you're at it. My jacket, top, anything I could think of will be listed down below in the description, as well as all the other products I mentioned in today's video. I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.